Dear students, in the previous lecture I discussed about the available methods for the prediction of tertiary structures. So in continuation of that, the first topic is, or the first method is ab initio method for the protein tertiary structure prediction. हम लोग कई बार पहले भी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. द मीनिंग ऑफ एब इनिशियो इज फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग. लाइक initio means from initial. So in this method we are going to model the structure which do not have any kind of homology structure available in the databases. Means वो प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर जिसको जब हम ब्लास्ट के थ्रू जिसकी टेम्पलेट फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश करें या किसी और टूल से उसके स्ट्रक्चर डिज़ाइनिंग के लिए, तो हमें उसके लिए कोई भी स्ट्रक्चर अवेलेबल ना मिले. अगर उसके लिए कोई हमें प्रीवियसली नोन इन्फॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल नहीं है, then it is very tough to model this structure by using homology modeling. So we cannot proceed with the homology modeling, so we have to choose another method, that is ab initio. As it is mentioned here, the word ab initio means from the beginning. The goal of ab initio protein structure prediction protocol is to predict the native fold from amino acid sequence alone. मीन्स हमें सिर्फ और सिर्फ अमीनो एसिड सीक्वेंस को कंसंट्रेट करना है, बिकॉज देर इज़ नो फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल. एंड द मेन टर्म इज नेटिव फोल्ड. नेटिव मीन्स द एक्चुअल फोल्ड द प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर पॉजेज. ओके, सो दैट फोल्ड्स आर नोन एज नेटिव फोल्ड. सो हमें सीक्वेंस एनालिसिस की स्टडी करते हुए हमें ये पता लगाना है कि उस प्रोटीन के नेटिव फोल्ड्स कितने हैं, वो as I told you before, like when प्रोटीन फंक्शनेबल फॉर्म के लिए कन्वर्ट होता है तो इट फोल्ड्स. तो हमें उसकी स्ट्रक्चरल एनालिसिस तो हम नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन सीक्वेंशियल एनालिसिस करते हुए हमें उसके नेटिव फोल्ड्स को प्रिडिक्ट करना है. नाउ व्हाट इट इज सेइंग दैट द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ फाइंडिंग ए नेटिव स्ट्रक्चर फॉर ए गिवन प्रोटीन सीक्वेंस हैज रिमेन्ड अनसॉल्व्ड फॉर ए लॉन्ग टाइम. In the previous time, very significant development have been reported in the area of ab initio structure prediction in terms of search methodology required for searching astronomical. Conformational space and the scoring function used to identify the correct native fold. Means conformational searches. What are the conformational searches available? Like various statistical method, and the defined scoring function is required to identify the actual fold, what was the pauses by the protein sequence which you have to model, and that protein sequence do not possess any homology structure. Okay, so जब ऐसा कुछ नहीं था अवेलेबल कि जिससे कि हम उन सीक्वेंस का स्ट्रक्चर फाइंड आउट कर सकें जिनके लिए टेम्पलेट अवेलेबल नहीं है, तो एक नए मॉडल की रिक्वायरमेंट हुई, एंड ab initio इज द solution for those problem. Okay, like with the diagram you can understand very well. It is a diagram like you start the process, then you find out the primary sequence. Primary sequence is nothing but the sequence which you have to model, and from that primary sequence you perform the fold assessment. Once you perform the fold assessment and the process will failed, when this process will failed, you need to go for the ab initio method. Okay, as I told you before, you have to identify the folds. Okay, by the but the difference between what I said and this diagram is, I am telling here you perform the fold assessment, but the process will fail because you have no actual templates are available. So this process could not be performed. So we have to go for ab initio method, as mentioned here, like we have to go for ab initio method. So in that case, one second. The process will begin same like the previous one. The process will begin. You need primary amino acid sequence which you have to model, and you go for the conformational search. You find the difference. Here I was talking about the fold assessment, while here I am talking about conformational search. What are the conformation? Conformation means what are the possibility that a sequence can possess a different kind of structures. So that kind of search is a conformational search. There is a n number of algorithms available for performing conformational searches. So once you perform the conformational search, the next thing is you go for the prediction of native fold. So the fold assessment couldn't be performed, so you have to go for the prediction of native fold. Once you will go for the prediction of native fold, now you can go for the model assessment. But the drawback of this whole process is you cannot solve a larger sequence could not be solved, but for a smaller one it is possible. A smaller one is possible by performing this method. Okay, hope it is understand for all of you. If you have any doubt, you can post your comments and questions in the comment section. So this is the whole process. Like the main thing is only here you have to go for the conformational search. If you will perform the correct conformational search, you will get the proper folds, and if you will get the proper folds, your model could be designed. So there is a one question generally asked, how much large amino acid sequence we could model by using the ab initio method. So mostly it must not greater than 50. Okay, so means mostly 30 to 35 or 40 amino acid sequence, okay, you can model by using the ab initio modeling method. The next method is a threading method. It is also an important method for the modeling of a protein structure. The difference between ab initio and threading is, ab initio के केस में हमारे पास कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल नहीं है. Okay, no homology template, no other kind of templates are available. But in the case of threading, we have the templates for the folds. Like it is mentioned here, you just read it. Threading is another experimental method of protein structure prediction which combines method of homology comparison, is it clear? Homology comparison and molecular modeling. One of the difference between homology modeling and threading is that the latter computes an energy function during the sequence alignment. So this is the main feature in the case of threading. So what actually threadings do? Threading first takes a protein sequence and a library of template. So what are the library? What does this library contain? As I told you before, you will go for the ab initio or either for the threading only and only when there is a no homology structure available, or you can say homology template available for the modeling of the protein structure. So in the case of threading, what we do is we collect the folds. What are the folds available in the sequence? Okay, what are the native folds? So we run a similarity search and we create a library of templates or known structures. Okay, these are PDB structures and library contains all known folds. So do not confuse with the homology. We are collecting the IDs, protein structure, with the known folds. The collection of template is a search space of all possible alignment of protein. Okay, by the alignment process we find out all the folds. In order to prevent a statistical skew in favor of large protein families, for finding an ideal match, database such as SCOPE is a structural classification of protein, CATH is a class architecture, topology and homology, and FSSP fold assessment fold assessment and scoring function of protein are used. Okay, these methods are used to remove pair of protein with higher similar structure, the normalizing the number of matches for each match. You just consider this diagram here. What they do is, this is a sequence and this is the different kind of folds. So one fold is going in this direction, one fold is going in this direction, and one fold is in this direction. So what you have to do is only two steps: sequence of interest. So this is the sequence of interest which we have to model. Okay, just a second. So this is the sequence which you have to model, and these are the library, okay, which you have prepared. So as the meaning of method names suggest, threading. So this sequence which you have to model, you treat this sequence as a thread. Okay, so now this thread which is mentioned here, now this thread, what this thread will do, this thread will be start weaving through the, जैसे हम लोग, आपने देखा होगा आप सुई को कपड़ा सिलने में यूज़ करते हैं, so like that it will be pass through the like this. Okay, so one it will travel through, just a second, this one will be travel through like this, it will find the actual structure. I'll show you here. See here, this is the diagram. In this structure the same, जैसा ये structure देख रहे हो हमने, different टाइप के folds library collect की. So इस library में हमने देखा कि सीक्वेंस जस्ट इस पार्ट पे सिमिलरिटी थी, यहाँ पे हमने देखा सिर्फ इतने पार्ट पे सिमिलरिटी मिली. बट इन दिस केस इट इज दिस पार्ट हैज बीन एलिमिनेटेड. सो मोस्टली वी आर गोइंग टू गेट द, सी इट इज मेंशन हियर, बेस्ट अलाइनमेंट. सो हियर यू विल गेट द, इन दिस केस you will get the best alignment and minimum energy. So two are the main scoring function. One is the alignment. Alignment should be proper, the alignment whatever we will get, and with the minimum energy. Just a second. Alignment and minimum energy. So these are the two main important things which will be considered. So same thing it is mentioned here, the sequence of interest. Okay, so hope you have understood this both the methods. I'll just summarize the both methods. Okay, I'll summarize it here because I think here is a space is available. So in the case of ab initio method, what we do is we take a sequence. This is a sequence which we have to model. This sequence will fail to fold assessment. Fold assessment get fail, so we need ab initio method. Means we need to go for ab initio method. So what ab initio method is do? It takes your sequence. And the sequence will go for conformational search. And this conformational search will help to predict native fold. Okay, and this native folds will allow you to draw the model or predict the model. So this is the ab initio method. Same in the case of threading method, what we do is we need two things. One is a sequence of interest, okay, which you have to model, and the structure library. What kind of library you are going to make is this from the sequence. हम और precisely आपको समझाने की कोशिश करते हैं. Just imagine it is a blank area. This is a sequence and we find out the folds, okay, and we make a library from the identification of this areas, and we build a library. So this is a library which is a fold library. Okay, we construct a fold library, and once we get the fold library, we perform the alignment. So alignment, when you will perform, you will get a structure like this. So this is a kind of alignment, this is a kind of alignment, and this is a kind of alignment. So the alignment with, so the maximum coverage, just a second, maximum coverage means ये जितना ज़्यादा एरिया कवर कर ले, दैट वन विद minimum energy. These are the two things will be considered, and by considering these two things you can get the structure of a sequence whose templates is homology template is not available. So these are the two simple methods for the prediction of protein tertiary structure. In the next lecture we will discuss about the protein structure building by the method of homology modeling. Thank you.